Okay, gonna review Martha Beck's The Way of Integrity, which I read, I don't know, a week ago. I guess no, end of January is when I finished that one. Fantastic book, and really think it's a great read for anyone. Oh, it deals a lot of personal stuff, professional challenges, you name it. I just think it's great. Very quick summary. Integrity is a word that we have really attached a lot of moral value to. So when you ask someone what does integrity mean, people will generally say, "Well, you don't lie, you tell the truth, you're a good person, all that stuff." And the author here, and I would agree that moving away from that sort of moral judgment to really mean what it means is to be whole or intact. And so there's no moral, kind of judgment around that, just being intact and being whole. And so the author talks a lot about being the complete alignment, being whole with your mind, your body, your heart, and your spirit, those four centers. And so when you're out of alignment, you've got an integrity breach or you're out of integrity in one of those areas. And so I think what happens to a lot of people, and maybe this is the cause of the midlife crisis, midlife awakening, whatever you want to call it, is that for so long we are ignoring kind of our true self and we are focused on chasing what society values, whether that's money, success, relationships, whatever the identity is that we have created in our minds and what we think society wants. And we go after that. And what happens is we realize that, wait, this is not exactly what my heart wants, or my soul wants, or my body wants, or my mind wants. And so we're out of integrity and we got to recognize that and try and get back in integrity and fix that. She uses Dante's Divine Comedy as a metaphor through that journey, which I think is pretty amazing. Does a great job of sort of paralleling sort of Dante's journey through the different levels to get to complete enlightenment or awakening. So it's very interesting. One of the quotes that she mentions from the Tao is about humility. All streams flow to the sea because it's lower than they are. Humility gives it its power. So just wanted to throw that in there because I thought that was pretty cool. She talks a lot about sort of our righteous mind and how we can be so righteous that we lose the way of integrity and become self contradictory. So someone who is a big proponent of world peace then goes and advocates for war against those who don't agree with them. So that was powerful. She says when you experience a unity of intention, fascination, and purpose, you live like a bloodhound on scent, joyfully doing what feels truest in each moment. And so I like that one. The problem isn't that you work hard. The problem is that you're working on things that aren't right for you. Your goals and motivations aren't harmonizing with your deepest truths. They didn't come from your natural inclinations. They came from trauma and socialization. We tend to measure ourselves not by how we feel and compare, but how we compare to others. We believe feel better than we feel better when we're above others. And in the book, there's a lot of great exercises and worksheets, so you can actually do a test to see how much integrity you're in or out, and lots of other different worksheets to help through this. So I think that many people that are suffering, if they really look inward, they see like they have a breach of integrity. They're doing something that they view as society, something that society values, and that's what they're chasing. When they really get sort of alignment with their mind, their body, the spirit, soul, all that stuff, they're going to be a much more, they're going to enjoy life a lot more. So that's my quick review.